Hi, and welcome to another edition of Lee's Thoughts. And today I have the Suncoast Far Red Space Heater. It's really a new technology. It's brand new technology, actually. It's far red. It's more like the sun than any other space heater has ever been. It uses far red technology. Let me turn it on here for you. Here we go. I wasn't far enough away. And it tells you hello. And I have it pre-programmed at 63 degrees. Now, we live in a RV. I believe this is a great application of this product. We live in a small RV. This heater heats up this RV, the entire RV, in just minutes on 63 degrees. Right now, it is about 40 degrees outside. Chilly, a little bit windy here in Texas. And this thing heats really well. And if you're sitting in front of it, it just puts out a heat. Now, here's the beauty of this. It doesn't dry you out. It's not blowing. It's not blowing dry heat at you. It's actually projecting infrared, far red waves at you and making it warm in here. If you had an infrared light, you could actually pick up the heat. It's very, very hot inside here. I can actually touch this though. Isn't that weird? I can actually touch this. I mean, it's warm. It's warm. But if you had an infrared, it's 200 or 300 degrees inside there. I can touch the back. Can you feel that? I can touch the back, no problem. I can touch the sides, no problem. So elderly and the pets, it does turn off if it falls over, which is nice. What I like about it is you can set a timer. But if I set the timer on, and I can set it for 1 hour, and so if I go to bed and I just want a nice booster heat, it'll turn it on for an hour to 65 degrees, and it is just projecting heat. Susie, you're on the camera right in front of it. How you feel? Does it feel nice and warm out there?
It's awesome. We've been using it for several days, and a couple weeks ago for many days because it was cold, and it's awesome.
And I would say, speaking to the RV community,
absolutely
great. It's flat. Very thin.
Doesn't take up a lot of space.
Does not take up a lot of space at all.
Yep.
And I mean, we're putting it up against our cupboards. I mean, you don't want to put it right up against the cupboards. You do want to give it some breathing room and things like that. But literally, it is putting out very hot. I'm touching it, but it's putting out great amounts of heat. I mean, it's toasty.
It does. It feels great
right here. That far red. It's a brand new technology, but yet on the back side here, I mean, there's my hand. It's right on there. It's cool to the touch. It's warm to the touch. No problems at all. If you have children running in or touching this, or pets touching this, I mean, literally. I mean, it is warm to the touch. Don't get me wrong, but you're not going to burn yourself. A child is not going to burn themselves if they run into this. They're going to feel warm, but it's not going to burn them. It's programmable. You can, it's a thermostat, or you can put it into a P1 through P3 mode, and a P1 mode, and you can put it in, it goes from 1500 watts or 1000 watts or 500 watts directly charged straight out at you. And it puts out it cranks some heat when you turn that sucker up, and still touch it. So it has the P1, P2, P3, that basically, high, medium, and low, or you can get out of that. And we have had this in operation now for a few weeks in our RV. It works great in an RV, a home, a garage. I would say in any application. In our RV, love it for our RV purposes. Highly recommend it for our RV buddies. But it would be great in anybody's home, bathroom, bedroom. It just is, and it doesn't look like your typical space heater. It looks fashionable, and it's easily tucked away behind a door. It's not this big clunky box that you have. I mean, and that's one thing. We are tight for space in our RV. This has been easy to tuck out of the way, which is really, really nice. So I would go out and go get yourself a Suncoast Far Red space heater.